Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Rock Cloud. This is going to be part 3 of family ties. Now in the previous video I talked about how the paranormal activity started to occur in my grandmother's house. Well, actually she's not, she will be considered my great grandmother, who raised my father. Now I do have to make a correction in that video when it came to my father's uh, my father dad. um, he was, Caucasian, blonde hair, blue eye guy. Now he was living with his mother, which is my great grandmother. So I did make a mistake on that part right there. Um, so my great grandmother is his mother, my grandfather mother. So, and it all get a little bit confusing when you have great grandparents and grandfathers and fathers tied all together. So, and I'm trying to explain this in a way that we can all, relate to, with having these family ties. So let's get to the initial discussion of part 3. Now, I want to talk a little bit more, since this is part 3. I want to talk a little bit more about my father because of the brainwashing activities that happen within the military. Now, my father had a lot of kids. He had a lot of kids, and I think a lot of them went into the programming. Um, and I think it was done on purpose within the military. My father had 32 children altogether. From the recall that I had, speaking with my sister and knowing that I've met half of them as I was growing up. I knew half of them. And then as I got older, later would come out and we would meet. But my father, he fathered a lot of children. And my sister Deborah told me the what she could recall is him having 32 children. And just on his side alone, with my sister Deborah, Karen, Vicky, and Angela, I grew up knowing them, and they had children as well. And I think a lot of them got funneled onto these projects. And with the brainwashing that my father had within the military, and then within his own family, with my grandmother being in the occult, a lot of the dark things started there as well. But I do want to say that my sister was she had nothing really she wanted to do with my father. She had been traumatized by him. Now, I didn't know what was going on with that, but she told me that my father started molesting them, all of my sisters, at an early age, and she went through that trauma and she held on to it. Now we know within these military projects how they manipulate the minds of